that on TikTok somebody made this video, and then a lot of people tagged you so that you'd maybe get to see it.
Okay.
And so I wanted to show it to you, and then if you feel like responding, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to try to do this without crying. So my dad passed away March of this year, 2021, from cancer. He had mantle cell lymphoma. And Princess Bride was always one of his favorite movies. And it's always been one of my favorite movies. And Inigo Montoya was his favorite character from the film, played by the wonderful Mandy Patinkin. And I recently learned, or heard, a rumor online, that in the scene with Count Rugen, the six-fingered man, when, it's their famous duel, and he says, I'll give you anything you want. And he says, I want my father back, you son of a bitch. I saw on the internet the rumor that when Mandy Patinkin said that line, he was thinking of his own father who had passed away from cancer. And it was a very raw emotion. And ever since then, it's kind of really stuck with me. So I guess I just kind of wanted to know if that is, or if that's a true thing, if that's a real thing. I know that Mandy Patinkin has a TikTok. I don't think that it'll ever go that far, but I was just really curious. Because it means so much more to me now than it ever did. And if this ever does reach Mandy Patinkin, just thank you so much for your performance in that movie, because it meant so much to me and my dad, so thank you. That was it. Anyway. Just missing my dad. Anyway, okay, that's it.
Is her name Alaska?
No.
So I'm gonna try to do this without crying.
That's her
My
tag.
dad
She lives in Alaska.
First of all,
but so she has, just a following of a couple thousand people, but
can I talk to her?
Yeah, you're talking to her right now.
But what's her name?
Oh,
that's because I said Alaska.
I know her name is. Her name is. Oh, she doesn't have her name's Alaska Webb. It's
Alaska Webb. That's what I saw.
But so she posted this, and thousands of people tagged you so that you'd maybe get to see it, even though she has a couple. But that just killed me.
it killed me too.
So Alaska.
Yeah.
First of all,
we don't know your name.
First of all, your dad is taking care of you. Secondly, it is true, 100% true. I went outside in this castle and walked around the what do they call it, where they cut the brushes and everything. Yeah. They cut the bushes to make like a maze, in the castle. Yeah. And I kept talking to my dad, and I said, Dad, I'm going to get this guy. From the minute I read the script, I knew. I said to Kath, I said, I'm going to do this part because in my mind, if I get this six-fingered guy, that means I killed the cancer that killed my dad, and I'll get to visit my dad. And that moment was coming. When I played that scene with Chris, and then I went back out there and talked to my dad. And so you can talk to your dad anytime you want, anywhere you want.
And And I'm just glad you and he shared that movie, and that you have that. And listen, I want to tell look up The Dinner Party, okay? Because it is our daughter-in-law lost her mom when she was 20 and didn't know young people that had gone through that particular kind of grief. And you can find people that understand what you're going through and can help you. So look up The Dinner Party and stay strong. And you and your dad will always have that.
What? No.
You and your dad will always share that. And we're just with you.
Oh, and I will put, if you could somehow let me know your dad's name, because I say prayers for everyone I've ever known, and now I feel like I know you, and therefore I know your dad, and I will list his name in my prayers every day, and they make me feel like they're with me wherever I go, and I'd like your dad to hang out with me.
And thank you for sharing that with us.
That was an extraordinarily moving thing anybody that's gone through loss can feel. So
I've had a number of gifts that I never imagined that came from the gift that keeps on giving called the Princess Bride. But you took the cake.
Take care, Alaska.
Be well.
Dad, what did you just explain to Mom?
Oh, Mom said, you didn't say, I want my father back, you son of a bitch. And I just asked Mom, did she ever see the movie? And
I thought it was just, I want my father back to answers Ken Rubin, but I guess it was son of a bitch. I don't remember the son of the bitch.
It's however you remember it.
Ma, you've seen Dad's movies, right?
A couple times.